Well, good evening, good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So for this video, this is going to be dedicated to World Wonder Ring Stardom. So, two things we're going to do tonight. First off, I'm going to give an update on the current standings of the 5-Star Grand Prix. Some more matches have happened since I last did an update, so we're going to go through both the Red Stars and the Blue Stars. And then I'm going to go ahead and give my preview of this weekend's Stardom X Stardom 2023 show, which is a very packed card full of championship matches and full of action. So, a lot to get excited about if you're a Stardom fan. A lot to look forward to. But first, let's go ahead and get started by looking at the current standings of the 5-Star Grand Prix. And it's been rather interesting. It's been rather interesting so far. So let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look. Alrighty. So, we're starting with the Red Stars block. And as usual, Saya Kamatani, has been eliminated. She forfeited due to injury. Because they recently updated Natsuko Tora's score to reflect the forfeit, I felt like just to make it easier, I went ahead and just went back and updated everybody's score to reflect Saya Kamatani's forfeit, since Natsuko Tora was automatically given the points. So pretty much everybody's going to get those points, of course, with the exception of Tam Nakano, who actually wrestled her and beat her. So I figured I'd go ahead and just update everybody's score to reflect that, because Saya Kamatani withdrew from the tournament. So it only makes sense for me to go ahead and do that, so I won't have to later. So, just hope everybody can bear with me and understand that. But anyway, because I know on the actual Twitter site, they haven't updated the standings to reflect that, but because they recently did that for Natsuko Tora, pretty much gave me the notion that they're going to do that for everybody else when it comes to whatever the specified date that Saya would have faced that opponent. But like I said, since she withdrew, and since we already know what they did with Natsuko Tora, they're going to do the same with everybody else. So I figured I might as well go ahead and update everybody's score to reflect that. So just had to throw that out there to make sure everybody understood what I was doing. Anyway, let's get started. We won't go over Saya Kamatani for obvious reasons. So, we have 3 competitors sitting at the bottom right now with 2 points. And that's Starlight Kid, Hazuki, and Ami Sourei. So, let's take a look at Ami Sourei. She is 1-1. She has the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani, but the one loss to Tora Natsuko. Or Natsuko Tora, I'm sorry. So that was the one loss she's had. Her next match, Ami Sourei's next match isn't until August 20th. Wow, she's got a while. So her next match is August 20th against Hazuki. Wow, so she's got like at least two or so weeks before her next match. Huh, interesting. Hazuki right now is 1-2. She just has the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani, but 2 losses to Tam Nakano and Mayu Iwatani. So a very rough start for her, compared to last year when she went on a 7-win streak before she finally started losing. But right now she's on a 2-match losing streak, so it's not looking too good for her right now. But her next match will be August 15th against Syuri. So hers is coming up in about a week. Actually, yeah, next week actually. And then Starlight Kid, who has 2 points, has the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani and the 2 losses to Suzu Suzuki and Natsuko. So 1 and 2. So she's off to a very rough start. And her next match is August 13th against Natsuko Tora. So that's actually this Sunday. So that's coming up. But yeah, those 3 competitors have 2 points. We have, 2 competitors that have 4 points, and that's Tam Nakano and Suzu Suzuki. So let's take a look at Suzu Suzuki. So she has a record of 2 and 3 right now. She has the 2 wins, one of them a forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani, the other one a win over Starlight Kid. But she's got 3 losses to Mayu Iwatani, Syuri, and Natsuko. So still a pretty rough start for Suzu Suzuki, but hopefully she can bounce back and get a good win streak going. Her next match will be August 10th against Natsuko Tora. Oh, so that's in 2 days. So that's coming up soon for her. Okay, Tam Nakano, the World of Stardom champion, right now is 2-0. She had the 2 victories over Saya Kamatani and Hazuki. So 4 points, undefeated right now. Her next match is August 15th. Ooh, against Mayu Iwatani. That's going to be a good match. That should be really good. Okay, we have 1 competitor right now with 5 points, and that's Syuri. So let's take a look at Syuri. Right now she has a record of 2-1-1. So she has the 2 victories, the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani, the regular victory over Suzu Suzuki. She has a loss to Natsuko Tora, and she has a draw, surprising draw, to Natsuko. That I did not expect. I did not expect that at all. But her next match, let's see, Syuri's next match will be August 15th. Ooh, against Hazuki. That should be really good. That should be a really good match. Okay, we have 2 competitors right now with 6 points apiece, and that's Mayu Iwatani and Natsuko Tora. So let's take a look at Natsuko Tora. Right now, she is 3-0, undefeated. She has the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani, and then the 2 regular victories over Syuri and Ami Sourei. So a very, very strong start for Natsuko Tora. Her next match will be, August 10th against Suzu Suzuki. Alrighty. And then we have Mayu Iwatani, also 3-0, 6 points. She has the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani and the 2 regular victories over Suzu Suzuki and Hazuki. So Mayu, the icon of Stardom, is on a roll right now. And her next match is August 10th against Natsuko. That should be really good. Okay, and then sitting at the top of the Red Stars with 7 points right now and has really off to a great start, and that's Natsuko. It's kind of shocking. I'm happy for her though, but not who I expected to be at the top right now. Anyway, Natsuko. She has a record of 3-0-1. So for the victory, she has the forfeit victory over Saya Kamatani. And then she has the 2 victories over Suzu Suzuki and Starlight Kid. And she has a draw with Syuri. So, a really good showing for Natsuko so far. Hasn't lost yet, but looking really strong. But she's going to have her hands full because her next match is August 10th, and that's against the icon of Stardom, Mayu Iwatani. So, that's going to be a really tough challenge for her. Really tough. So, but yeah, Natsupoi sitting at the top of the Red Stars currently. So, good for her. So, right now, Natsupoi, Natsuko, Tora, and Mayu Iwatani are the top 3 right now. But it's still very, very early in this tournament. All right, let's switch gears to the Blue Stars. All right, Blue Stars. Okay. Sitting at the bottom, unfortunately, with 0 points on a record of 0-4. Yikes. And that's Hanan. Oh, man. So she has 4 losses to Julia, Maika, Mirai, and Mina. Mina Shirakawa. Dang. Honestly, it's kind of messed up. Like, I really don't like how they're booking her. Especially with the new look and everything. You know, the young lioness. I really don't like how they're booking her lately. But it's ridiculous. Her next match will be August 12th against Azumi. Ooh. Not to mention, Hanan has a pretty tough road. I mean, she's got to face Azumi, Momo Watanabe, Syuri Ano, Utami Hayashishita, and Mirai Ami. There's no telling if she'll even get a win, to be honest with you. It's sad, because the booking for her has been trash, but it's looking really, really difficult for her to pick up a victory. But we'll see what happens. All right, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 competitors with 2 points right now. That's Utami Hayashishita, Azumi, and Mirai Ami. Let's look at Mirai Ami. Right now, she has a record of 1-2. She has the victory over Azumi, but 2 losses to Julia and Syuri Ano. And her next match will be August 15th against Mina Shirakawa. Oh, her Rose Gold Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champion partner. Oh, man, that ought to be interesting. That ought to be very interesting. Let's see. Azumi. Azumi is 1-2 as well. She has the victory over Syuri Ano, but losses to Mirai and Mirai Ami. Her next match is August 12th against Hanan. Okay. And then Utami Hayashishita. Right now she's 1-0. She has the 1 victory over Mina Shirakawa. And then her next match will actually be August 12th. That's this Saturday. And that will be against Syuri Ano. So that should be a really good match. That should be a great match. Okay, we have 1 competitor sitting at 3 points right now. And that's Maika. Let's take a look at Maika. Let's see. She has a record of 1-1-1. Hey, 1-1-1. She has the victory over Hanan, a loss to Momo Watanabe, and a draw with Syuri Ano. So, interesting start for Maika. Her next match, let's see. Her next match isn't until August 26th, and that's against Utami Hayashishita. 2 people that know each other very, very well. So, she's got a while before her next match, but that should be a really good match. They have a lot of history together. Okay. And we have 4 competitors right now sitting at 4 points apiece. That's Syuri Ano, Momo Watanabe, Mirai, and Mina Shirakawa. Let's look at Mina Shirakawa. Right now she has a record of 2-1. She has victories over Mirai and Hanan, but the one loss to Utami Hayashishita. And her next match will be August 12th against Julia. Oh, that ought to be really good. Should be really good. Okay. Mirai. Mirai has a record of 2-2. She has victories over Azumi and Hanan, but losses to Momo Watanabe and Mina Shirakawa. So, interesting start for the Wonder of Stardom champion so far. Her next match is August 26th against Julia. So, that should be really, really good. The NJPW Strong Women's Champion against the Wonder of Stardom champion. That should be really good. Alrighty. Momo Watanabe has a record of 2-0 right now. Off to a good start. She has victories over Maika and Mirai. Let's see. Her next match is August 15th against Syuri Ano. Ooh, that'll be a good test for her. That should be a really good test for her. And then we got Syuri Ano with 4 points as well. She has a record of 1-1-2. She's got the 1 victory over Mariah May, the 1 loss to Azumi, and then 2 draws with Julia and Maika. Wow, so 2 draws with 2 members of Donna Del Mundo. Her next match is August 12th against Utami Hayashishita. That should be really good. And then finally, we got 1 competitor sitting at the top with 5 points, and that is Julia. Julia right now has a record of 2-0-1. She has the 2 victories over Hanan and Mariah May, and then the 1 draw with Syuri Ano. Okay. Her next match is August 12th against Mina Shirakawa. So there you go. Julia is at the top of the Blue Stars. And it's pretty interesting too because she's at the top and then there's a 4-way tie for, second place between Syuri Ano, Momo Watanabe, Mirai, and Mina Shirakawa. So it's a tight race there so far. But as I said, it's still very early in the tournament. Still very early. There's a handful of matches to finish off the month of August. And then September is where it gets really interesting because they got a full month of matches all the way up to the end of September. So there's quite a lot to look forward to there. But like I said, still early in the tournament, still anybody's opportunity to win. So we'll have to see how things go. Okay, before we get into the Stardom X Stardom 2023 pay-per-view, here is a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure you take a moment to check out the link to the description for Game Beauty. Game Beauty offers a variety of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. They offer items such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, and even non-makeup items such as these graphic t-shirts. They also have collaboration items like this Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition makeup collection, as you can see here, which you can get it as a full collection, or you can get different bundles of this collection as well as different pieces separately. Also, Game Beauty offers free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And be sure to use the promo code blitzball_champ, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to take advantage of that nice little discount. And now, back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Okay. Before I hop on to Stardom X Stardom 2023, I have to say that unfortunately, the next Stardom New Blood show, which is New Blood 10, won't be on the Stardom YouTube page for free. I don't know why that's the case, but word is that it will not be on YouTube for free. So I assume it is going to also be a pay-per-view, which is such a bummer because they have been doing the Stardom New Blood shows, with the exception of New Blood Premium, on their YouTube. So I don't know what caused them to change and not make it available. So just had to throw that in there. It's really, really crap news, but ain't nothing I can do. You know, it is what it is. It just royally sucks. But anyway, Stardom X Stardom 2023 will be this Sunday, August 13th, and it will be at the Edion Arena, Osaka First Stadium, in Osaka, Japan. And we got a good number of matches here. Now, I don't have match graphics for all of them, but at least I have them for the title matches. But it looks to be a very solid card. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, first off, there's an Osaka Gauntlet tag team match. And there's a good number of tag teams that will be involved in this Gauntlet match. So the tag teams for this Gauntlet are Suzu Suzuki and Seira, Hazuki and Saya Iida, Momo Watanabe and Ruaka, Azumi and Miyu Amasaki, Yuna Mizumori and Momoka Hanazono, Waka Tsukiyama and Billiken, Hanan and Hina, Maika and Thekla, Syuri and Hanako, and Mirai and Ami Sourei. Now, of course, I don't know if this is the order that they're going to come out, but these are the list. This is the list of tag teams that will be in this match. And personally, going through each, I would love to see Suzu Suzuki and Seira win this tag team gauntlet match. I think they have an excellent chance of winning. Hazuki and Saya Iida, nah. Momo Watanabe and Ruaka, nah. Azumi and Miyu Amasaki, O2 line, nah. Yuna Mizumori and Momoka Hanazono, highly doubt it. Waka Tsukiyama and Billiken, nope. The Judoka sisters, the twins, or not the twins, those aren't the twins. Hanan and Hina, I forgot. Hina and Rina are the twins. But Judoka sisters, Hanan and Hina, I don't see them winning it. Maika and Thekla, I think they got a chance. Syuri and HANAKO, they may do a little bit of a dent, but they're not winning. And the new eras, MIRAI and Ami Sourei, which they got a good chance, especially considering they are former Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champions. But I am picking Suzu, Suzuki, and Seira to win this tag team gauntlet. But like I said, it'll be hard to tell because I don't know the order in which they will come out to. So we'll see, but I would love for Suzu, Suzuki, and Seira to win this tag team gauntlet, this Osaka gauntlet tag match. Okay, let's keep it going. We got a 5-star Grand Prix Red Stars match on this card, which will be Oedo Tai members Starlight Kid versus Natsuko Tora. Now, Natsuko Tora has been on a roll right now. She's undefeated. And Starlight Kid has yet to pick up a victory. So, you know what? I'm picking Starlight Kid to finally pick up a victory. So I'm gonna pick her to defeat Natsuko Tora. I think she'll pull it off. I think she'll pull it off. Unless, Natsuko Tora ends up using the mist, which she used the mist against Syuri and Ami Sourei. So it's very possible. But I'm gonna go with Starlight Kid. I'm going with Starlight Kid to pick up the victory. Okay, now let's get into our championship matches. We got 5. We got 5 championship matches. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first up, we have the High Speed Championship on the line, as the champion, God's Eye's Saki Kashima, will make her second defense against the high-speed genius of Stars, Koguma. Now, of course, Koguma, a long time ago, is a former high-speed champion. As much as I would love to see Koguma get another high-speed championship run, I don't see it happening. So I'm picking Saki Kashima to retain. But I think Koguma will make it fun and entertaining, and I think this will be a good, solid match. And it'll be interesting to see how Saki Kashima handles this, because lately she's been kind of a coward, especially dealing with training with God's Eye and trying to avoid, doing any work. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. But I think this will be an entertaining match. But I do see Saki Kashima retaining. But it should be good. Alrighty. Next up, this should be a really good match. We got the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champs, Rose Gold of Club Venus, made up of Mirai Ami and leader Mina Shirakawa. And they'll be defending the titles against Cosmic Angels team of Syuri Ano and Natsuko. Now, hopefully the word is Syuri Ano and Natsuko have settled their differences, ever since that Indian strap match. So hopefully they should be on the same page now. Should be a good match. I like both teams. But I'm picking Rose Gold to retain the tag titles. I want to say this is their first defense. I think this is their first defense. I could be wrong. First or second, but I think it's their first defense. But should be good. Should be a great match. Looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm picking Rose Gold to retain the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championships. Alrighty. Next, And thank God this is finally happening. So, the icon of Stardom, the leader of stars, the current IWGP Women's Champion, Miyu Iwatani, will finally, after winning the championship back near the end of April, will finally make her first title defense against the leader of Queen's Quest, the Red Queen, Utami Hayashishita. Okay. Here's my thing with this. This is kind of, I got mixed feelings about the potential outcome. Now, Utami Hayashishita just came back not too long ago from a mini excursion in the U.S., which she was undefeated. She's challenged Miyu for this title. This is Mayu's first defense since she won it at the end of April. In the past, the champion has lost on the second defense. Just ask Mercedes Moné and Kairi. This is Mayu's first defense. Here's the thing. Miyu Iwatani lately doesn't seem like one that's willing to travel. Utami, on the other hand, being that she did a mini excursion before the start of the 5-Star Grand Prix, Utami is very open to traveling. So, do they pull the trigger and put the belt on Utami, who, by the way, hasn't had a singles championship since the red belt, which she lost 2 years ago to Syuri. This is tough. This is tough. Because I'd hate to see Miyu lose on the first defense. I would hate to see that happen. But then again, I mean, let's keep it real. This IWGP Women's Championship has not been showcased well. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. And I think with it being on somebody like Utami Hayashishita, I think it will get showcased better. But at the same time, I don't like the idea of Miyu losing on the first defense. Even though she's had it for a couple of months and is now finally defending it. I'm going to have to go with Miyu Iwatani. I just don't like the idea of losing it on the first defense. I just don't like that idea. I know Utami is very worthy of holding this IWGP Women's Championship, but I would like to have Miyu hold it a little longer and actually get a few more defenses. So, that's my take, but I'm going to have to go with Miyu to retain, being that this is her first defense. Okay, let's keep it going. Next up, we have the NJPW Strong Women's Championship on the line, as Julia will make her first official defense of the title against Yu. This will be quite a challenge for Julia. You know, Yu has been a tag champ and a singles champ, you know, throughout different promotions. And I know at Stardom, she was, you know, the last title she had was, you know, Goddesses of Stardom tag team championships with Nene Takahashi. But I'm definitely picking Giulia to retain the NJPW Strong Women's Championship. But this should be a really nice challenge for Giulia. Should be really, really good. But I see her winning. I just don't see her picking you up and hitting her with a Northern Light bomb. Nor do I see her hitting her with a Glorious Driver. So, maybe, just maybe, Giulia may bust out the Stealth Viper. A submission she hasn't done in a long time. Maybe she can bust that out and submit you. But I'm picking Giulia to retain the title. Should be really good. And then, the main event, or at least I assume this will be the main event. We got the World of Stardom Championship on the line. As the champion, the leader of Cosmic Angels, Tam Nakano, will defend against challenger Megasis Megan Bayne. And you know what? As crazy as this sounds, Megan Bayne has an opportunity to make history. She has the chance to become the first ever American-born World of Stardom champion. Stardom has never had an American-born World of Stardom champion. They've had a Wonder of Stardom champion, Santana Garrett, but they've never had an American Red Belt champ. It has never happened before in Stardom. And Megan Bayne has the opportunity to become the first ever American World of Stardom champion. Y'all, that's huge. I gotta keep it real. That's huge. And Megan Bayne has made quite an impact since her arrival. So, I'm just saying, like, a big part of me actually wants her to win. Just so she can make history. I know that sounds crazy, but a big part of me actually wants her to win. But Tam Nakano will retain. I honestly do not see Tam Nakano dropping the title to Megan Bayne. I just don't see it. I really don't see it. But this is quite a big opportunity for Megan Bayne. And you know what? At least what I'm really happy about, I'm happy about the fact that even before this title match, Megan Bayne has been getting in matches in Stardom, which is what I wish they would have done with Mercedes Moné. Why couldn't they have done that with her? You know, that's why the whole run with Mercedes is just, like, you bring in Megan Bayne, she's challenging for the red belt, but she's at least having matches leading up to that. In Stardom, she's having matches. Like, as a matter of fact, let's see how many matches she's had so far in Stardom since her appearance. Let's see. Matches. Look at that. She's had 4 matches so far since coming to Stardom. Now, I understand that, you know, they've been mainly tag matches. I do understand that. I'm not overlooking that. But at least she's been having matches before her title match. Mercedes couldn't even get that. She didn't even do that. She just appeared, and her first shot, her first match, was Kairi. You know? And not only that, her first match wasn't even in a Stardom ring. just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. There's a reason I'm pointing these things out. Because it says something. But like I said, a big part of me would love for Megan Bayne to win and make history. But I don't see it happening. So Tam Nakano will retain. So honestly, I don't see any title changes for this show, this Stardom X Stardom. Yeah, I don't see any titles changing. But hopefully, should be a really good show. But yeah, it's like a total of 7 matches, with 5 of them championship on the line. So hey, I can definitely dig that. But yeah, so that'll do for my Stardom video. But don't forget to check out Game Beauty. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the 5-star Grand Prix so far. I know it was originally said that Saya Kamitani was booked to win the 5-star Grand Prix, but being that she had to withdraw due to the injury, what are y'all's thoughts? Who can y'all see winning this year's 5-star Grand Prix? What do you think of the matches so far? And also, what are your predictions for Stardom X Stardom 2023 this Sunday? Do you think there will be any title changes? Who do you think will win between Natsuko, Tora, and Starlight Kid? 5-star Grand Prix Red Stars match. Who do you think will win the Osaka Gauntlet Tag Team match? So, let me know your thoughts. Does Megan Bayne make history? Does Megasis make history and become the first American World of Stardom champion? Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care.